Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. And in this video, we're going to be discussing Tales of the Walking Dead. We have gotten a huge announcement for one of the episodes of Tales of the Walking Dead Season 1 coming up this summer. We have the announcement that Samantha Morton will be reprising her role as Alpha in Tales Walking Dead Season 1. Okay guys, just going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead. And in this video for today, we're going to be discussing some brand new information that just got released for The Walking Dead Tales of the Walking Dead spinoff series, which is going to be coming up this summer. So, we got some news for the series I want to definitely discuss. This one is a pretty big one too. This is a pretty huge announcement for Tales of the Walking Dead. And as you guys can see in the thumbnail, we are not joking. I'm not joking. This is not clickbait. This is 100% accurate. It was announced by Walking Dead yesterday, and I'm here to reveal to you guys that we have now gotten another casting for Tales of the Walking Dead and a returning character for Tales of the Walking Dead, and that is for Samantha Morton's Alpha is going to be starring in an episode of Tales of the Walking Dead coming this summer, and she is returning to film an episode of Tales apparently very, very soon. So what do we think about this? What do we think about this? And well, of course, I definitely want to hear from you guys, how you guys feeling on this news, kind of what's your first reaction on this one. For me, this is kind of where I'm kind of sitting on this one. Tales of the Walking Dead, as you guys know, is going to be a 6-episode run for Season 1. We know there's probably going to be a Tyrese episode. We know that. And we've gotten some castings for, Tales of the Walking Dead. And we have heard the rumors of, us getting a Governor episode for Tales of the Walking Dead, which is really, really cool. But on the flip side, we're also going to get another villain character, which is Alpha. We're going to get another episode on, Alpha. Now, okay, here's one thing I'll say, okay? The Governor, I am so fascinated to see a backstory for him. That is going to be so freaking cool. And if anything, it's my most hyped episode of Tales. And one of my most hyped episodes of the year, to be honest with you guys. Like, to see a Governor backstory episode, and that's a lot of what we've been hearing, is that we were probably going to be getting a David Morrissey return as the Governor for an episode, type of deal for Tales. So, let's say we get that. That one is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Now, Alpha on the other side, I like Alpha as a villain. I really, really like Alpha. But I have a really big problem with this, and I'm going to say what it is. I feel like Alpha, and again, I do like the character, but hear me out. I feel like we've gotten already way too much when it comes to a backstory on this character. We got Season 9, Episode 10, which obviously I felt like was something that was, it was pretty interesting because you get to see, Lydia and kind of how her mom kind of told her one story, but it's really another, we kind of got backstory on how Alpha kind of brainwashes people a little bit and tells them kind of the fake story and stuff, and that's a lot of what they were doing with Alpha in Episode 10. And then in Season 10, Episode 2, we saw a flashback of how Alpha met Beta, how Beta joined Alpha, and kind of the beginning of the Whispers, right? So we saw that, it was kind of like, it was one of them episodes where, you guys know, I'm not a big fan of We Are the End of the World. I'm not the biggest fan of that episode. I just find it to be, I don't know, kind of cringe, like some of the scenes, like, it's like, hey, will you join me, Mr. B? And he's like, if I'm B, what does that make you? And she's like, hey, now, Mr. B, will you join me into the one? I'm like, okay, come on, man. Like, come on. Like I said, I like villains to be taken seriously. And that episode kind of made me cringe at some of that stuff, okay? But whatever. We got another backstory in Alpha. It's totally fine. And like I said, Samantha Morton, I want to make sure that I clarify in this video before people start hating on me, like, oh, you're an Alpha hater. No, I'm not. I think Alpha is fantastic. Samantha Morton is phenomenal. And if there's ever a chance in hell she saw this video, you are amazing, okay? But here is what I'm saying. When we're only getting 6 episodes of Tales of the Walking Dead, and one of them is a backstory of a character that we've seen a backstory for twice. Get that, twice. Whereas people like The Governor hasn't even gotten one. And I don't count those stupid novels. Hasn't even gotten one. Okay? Glenn has never even gotten one. Tyrese, I must say, he never had one. Someone like Abraham, okay, he had a little bit, but there's still a lot there that we should know about. Alpha, they shoved that down our throats. Like, they were feeding us Alpha backstory, like, too much. Like, I was full on Thanksgiving type of, like, shoving it in my face, you know? And like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do with her in a Tales of the Walking Dead episode, but this is why I'm kind of annoyed, is because I would much rather, and again, no offense to Samantha Morton, I would much rather a Half Moon episode on Beta, okay? That character, unlike Alpha, which we know a lot about, Beta, I feel like there is a little bit more to learn about there, you know, like an episode of him as like an artist and, or, you know, something like that, like as a, you know, a musician touring and this and that and what his life was like and the people that were close to him and, you know, when the world fell apart and then, you know, his concert life had to stop because the world was breaking down. Like, they could do a really good episode. And hell, they could even call it Half Moon. Like, legit, that is like a perfect idea for an episode right there. And I know so many people want to see that. And instead, we're getting another Alpha backstory episode. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't hate Alpha. As a matter of fact, I think she has been a really good villain. It's just, I feel like we've seen enough of her. You know, like, I feel like we've seen enough. We know enough. I would much rather get an episode on Beta or, you know, others like this, or just characters that I feel like there's a lot more characters that are more of a priority right now than Alpha to have a Tales of the Walking Dead episode. But again, that's just kind of my thoughts. So, like I said, am I happy about this news? I'm moderately interested, okay? Like I said, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I just think that we could have maybe gotten another character instead. But to see Samantha Morton reprise her role, you know, I was gonna say, like, yeah, maybe she would have to shave her head again, but actually we don't know if this is gonna be in the real world or if it's gonna be when the world broke down with, like, you know, little Lydia or something again. So we'll see. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Definitely let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and, you know, kind of let me know where you're sitting on the new Alpha news. So definitely let me know, and write some more Q&A questions, because we're going to do another Q&A leading up to this weekend's episode of The Walking Dead. By the way, spoilers are out for episode 10, so be careful out there, guys. I'll give you that warning. Be very, very careful out there, because I've already gotten a few things spoiled for me, so definitely be careful about that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss some of my videos for The Walking Dead and Tales of the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Dead Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
My God, no!